as I say, the mentioning and or acknowledgement of a reality is not the same as a support or a justification of said reality. Oh yeah, I'm back, baby. Yeah, big blood shit. You know what I'm saying? Big blood shit. Just playing, y'all. You know. Yeah, I'm back. You know, Humble City Real. Talking about those things that I like, things I don't like. You know, things I know, things I think I know, and everything else that comes in between and around. Funny thing about today's outfit, right? I went to work today, and you know, people like, oh, I see you got the memo. Everybody else ain't get it. I'm like, what you talking about? And so anyway, the teachers that work at my job, you know, they, whatever some reason they decided to today wear plaid. I don't know. That was what they did. I just threw it on, you know, like, you know, part of my outfits. I like throw little things on, get a little bit fresh and stuff. Like, so I threw my little outfit on, you know, as it was. But the teachers all had on plaid and stuff. So, you know, I was like, you know, telling everybody, oh yeah, I'm switching sides. I'm joining the teachers, you know what I'm saying? I'm with a whole new gang. But, you know, no gang shit at all. However, let's talk about some of that stuff though, like gang shit, right? I'm only mentioning it just off of a few things that came up, or actually, you know, started tail end of last year. And then, you know, you just starting to see more stuff attached to it. So I'm just gonna put it all in one basket because, you know, it's all pretty much the same. So hearing recently, you got, you know, videos popping up, you know, about I think it was a rapper named Boston Richie or something like that. And, you know, people talking about him snitching or whatever. And I think somebody like his actual co-defendant, I guess, in one particular case, you know, in the case I guess that he's supposed to have snitched on, you know, he kind of spoke to his defense, but not so much. You know, it was kind of like what I gathered from it was he was okay with he's okay with the overall outcome of it, you know, and so he kind of has a certain protection of him, I guess, you know, because he don't really say that he didn't, and he kind of used he kind of came with a certain sense of I'm gonna say he shows that he has understanding of the situation, but I felt like he was holding back in a space where he possibly could have, you know, exonerated Boston Richie or fully outed him, right? So he played a nice little position. You know, he kept it close to the vest, played his cards close, right? But, you know, that's one of those when you see the video and it'd be like, you know, such said rapper snitched, and, you know, they put the image of the rapper and then they be like such exposed. And sidebar, I don't click on pretty much anything that says exposed, you know, those, because I get it, I understand why, and, you know, I can put that on I can label each video I ever make and put, you know, Humble City Real exposes, you know, I get it, but you know, typically avoid clicking on those things. I mean, I catch them somewhere around somebody else may repost it and they'll have a different title, or sometimes, you know, maybe I might just have a little interest in it, but 9 out of 10 when you do click on it, you know, it's not that, you know, what they call clickbait for the most part, but hey, it is what it is, right? But what he kind of alluded to was you know, just how things work, you know, with the judicial system, you know. You got, of course, the YSL situation, you know, I want to say Sauce Walker, well, not Sauce Walker himself, shout out to Sauce, it's Magato, but, you know, a few of his, you know, artists, TSF, for those who don't know the labels, a few of his artists got involved in some trouble. Happens. I mean, Sauce Walker got like 1,000 artists, so it's bound for, you know, a good 10 or 15 to get in trouble. And like I said, dude got like 1,000 artists. So, I mean, hopefully, you know, and how it looks like he's kind of separated from said situation. But, you know, it is what it is. But these videos pop up, and so it brings forth those discussions people have, and everyone wants to, everyone of course going to chime in with their opinion, i.e., what I'm doing right now, right? Everybody chimes in with their opinions, and so looking at some of these things, one of the few things I'm going to touch on, I'll say, I'm not going to say one thing. One of the few things I'm going to touch on is, like, as far as just like peeling back the layers, right? Let's start with the famous part of the YSL situation with Gunna, and Gunna snitch, and it's like, all right, me personally, I'm a civilian, so I don't, really care about what, gangsters do, what I'm saying, as far as like, their situations and how they handle it, legal wise or not. I'm not gonna, hold a gangster's foot to the fire. You know what I'm saying? Oh, why you do this? Or why you do that? I mean, it's pointless. I mean, why would I'm gonna hold his foot to the fire for snitching, but I'm not gonna condemn him the same way if, say, he's a killer or a robber or he broken this. I'm not. Nah. I mean, I don't play in that world. I'm a civilian. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna pretend to even think that I understand everything, and I'm involved in different things, and any ever situation I've been involved in that people could say that's street shit and or that's gangster shit, and even if they thought I was, I'm here to tell you, no, I'm not. In my opinion, never have, and the direction I'm facing, never will, right? But what I wanted to say to that is, like, because as in some of the knowledge that I've gained from my current profession, it's a lot of times it's more than what we, the civilians, know and understand. I mean, if we stick with the Gunna situation right now, did he snitch? You could say yeah, and then if someone says yes, okay, and then you can have somebody say no, he didn't. For me, it's like, okay, so understand, how it is, the code of the streets and things. You understand those things. So like, you don't tell, you don't snitch, you don't do this, and understandable. So it's like, I could see the side of the snitching, and then there's those who have a certain sense of understanding of possible, of certain things that go on with the judicial system, what they do to you, to where if you listen closely, you will, if you listen closely, I'm not talking about to what he's saying, if you just listen closely, just in general, I'm here to tell y'all, it's a lot more, yes, your honor, yes, your honor. He was saying yes, ma'am, because she was a lady, though, but it's a whole lot of yes, your honor, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. It's a whole lot more than that than you think.